Are you looking for a way to help your child develop key life skills?
Look no further than Silence Speaks Volume 777. Our books are designed to help children learn through play and interactive activities that they can do together as a family. We also offer artwork for sale that can be used as a way to teach social skills and promote creativity.
Visit our website today and start introducing your child to a beautiful world of learning.
Hi, welcome. My name is Silence, and here on Silence Speaks Volume 777, today we are going to discuss the topic of bullying and suicidal behaviors and how they tie together and how we can, as adults, be their natural medicine instead of having them be resorted to these medicines that are out here, as well as even, a lot of these leaves and herbs and stuff nowadays we all know can be manipulated with some kind of complex compound that they decide that they want to mix it with. So with that being said, adults, it's our time to make it our business to stand up for the children, especially those who are being bullied, because 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10 still a high risk. Our children ends up becoming suicidal, and that's not something that any of us want. And sometimes some children hold on to it until they become adults, and it happens then. Even then, it's still not a pretty thing to think about. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. Natural medicinal use of adults, the cure for adolescent bullying and suicidal related behavior. Written by Silence Speaks Volume 777. For decades, bullying and suicide related behaviors amongst adolescents have consistently repeated one or more intentional negative action. Adults were designed to be the backbone for our children, teaching them and providing them with the knowledge they need to excel through life. However, to understand how adults can play a part with assisting our youth reduce the risk for such behaviors, you have to have an understanding on how the two tie together. So what do we know about bullying? Well, bullying is negative actions from one or more persons, followed by physical and or verbal attacks. These negative actions can cause serious and lasting negative effects on the mental health and overall well-being of the victim. What do we know about suicide-related thoughts? Well, suicide is death caused by self-directed injuries. Suicide attempt is a non-fatal, self-directed attempt with high intentions to die. Then there is suicidal ideation. That's when you think about considering or planning for suicide. Youth who engage in such behaviors often feel hopeless and helpless. What is it that we know about both bullying and suicide together? Well, we know the two are closely related, meaning youths who are victimized by bullying are more likely to cause self-inflicted injuries and skip the need to seek help. Adults, this is where we play our part. How can adults become natural medicines for adolescents going through bullying and suicide-related behaviors? Well, first, we can change the focus on the relationship between both bullying and suicide with actions such as raising awareness about how serious the harm of the two are, highlighting the high risks for our most vulnerable youth, like children with disabilities, learning differences, as well as the LGBTQ children. And last but definitely not the least, encourage conversations about these issues involving bullying and suicide, and promote prevention collaborations locally and nationally. However, when doing so, please remember, like any medicines, adults, we can become a poison if it's not properly directed. Most times, adults falsify the notion that suicide is a natural response to bullying when all that it does is misdirect the youth from seeking help or needed treatment. I firmly believe that adults, especially parents or guardians, teachers and or leaders, should first instill the 6 R's of bullying prevention into a child's everyday awareness. The 6 R's are rules, recognize, report, refuse, respond, and replace. You see, if children get into the habit of preventing bullying, they can help reduce some of the risks of suicide-related behaviors. I'm not saying all the risks and all the behaviors are going to be diminished, no. But every child counts. Every prevention, every help, every random act of kindness, every event, every collaboration, everything helps. And it starts today. Don't wait until tomorrow. Start now. Talk to your children about how important it is to prevent bullying. With that being said, Bring On the 6 R's by Shadeen. I wrote this book because, in case you didn't know, I used to get bullied a lot. I ended up becoming a bully because of how much I was bullied, and I knew that that wasn't me. And the people who saw me act like that, they looked at me like, wait, that's not you, what's going on? So amongst the parts of me stop bullying people, I became depressed because now people didn't want to talk to me no more and things like that. And it was funny because as long as your bullying helps that person, they don't mind it. But if the bullying seems to affect someone that they care about, then all of a sudden you're the biggest risk in the whole entire world. So with that being said, preventing bullying, starting with children, is a must and should be a must in every household in the world. On and off this planet, let's be honest. Because I could believe that all the UFOs that be coming into our area, everybody out there, their children getting bullied too. Got aliens that thinking they better than the other ones. So I have them. I have them available here with me today in my shop. You can DM me, figure it out how to grab your copy today. You can head over to Amazon. You can type in SHADINE and you will see my books pop up. Bring On the 6 R's. Well, it no longer looks like this, to be honest with you. I actually have a new cover that I have not displayed on any of my social platforms as of yet. So if you want a sneak peek, head over to my Amazon today. Thank you for listening, and I do ask that you continue to teach your children about preventing bullying, because suicidal ideation is not fun. To really be sitting in your own thoughts about how you're about to end your own life, it's not cool, trust me. It's not cool at all. So let's make this run for these books that I have available today. And just like Ocean, let's make that choice. Let's dive into the deep part of knowledge and let's gain all that we can and all the solutions to avoid submitting to bullying acts. Let's promote positive actions like random acts of kindness and acceptance today. Thank you for following Silence Speaks Volume 777. My name is Silence, and I'm out of here!